There's been a lot of talk that the 2024 election is going to come down to the economy and primarily the fear for inflation. Now, there's a stark difference between what Donald Trump wants to do, his economic policies, and those of Joe Biden. Donald Trump stated that if he gets reelected, the first thing he's going to do is deport millions of minorities. And the other thing he says is that he wants to impose strict tariffs to protect U.S. industries, meaning import duties on a lot of countries that want to sell their goods in America. The issue, it seems like the people that really are following Donald Trump sort of like his strongman policy, anti-immigration policy. And it kind of seems like it's sort of like the Christian national trend that's coming forth in this country, anti-immigrant. And that seems to resonate well with Donald Trump's supporters. The issue with tariffs is another scary issue. Donald Trump is saying how he wants to impose large import duties on all these other countries to protect our economy, and people are applauding that. They think here's another example how he's such a strong leader and what he's going to do to save our country. But you have to realize that in 1931, there were two congressmen who passed what is known as the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act. This followed the Roaring Twenties, where after World War I, our country was in a state of boom. We were prospering, things were going great, but because of the lack of regulations of the banking industry, we went into a depression. And what Smoot and Hawley did is they wanted to protect American industry by imposing very high and strict tariffs against our trading partners around the world. It backfired. What happened was, once we started imposing these strict tariffs, all these other countries in the world started imposing tariffs against our goods. So we could not sell our goods in foreign countries. And that brought foreign commerce down to a standstill. So the whole concept of imposing duties is going to just increase the cost of inflation. And if you start restricting and deporting all these immigrants or the migrant workers, that's going to also probably increase the cost of some wages, but it will also increase the cost of goods. So these two policies, if you look at them carefully, are going to have a negative impact and are going to increase inflation. Now follow me on KleinOnLitigation.com. I'll be posting additional videos to discuss these important topics.